Alright boys, what is up? Welcome to episode 2 of Poverty to Payouts. Today is Monday, April 7th. I took one trade today, one short at 9:32, 9:33ish. I'll show you guys the trade now, but these are the current status of the accounts. I am at $153,000 out of $159,000. I am taking these accounts slow for you guys. Currently at a 100% day win rate. Hopefully we can hold that up and pass these accounts soon. Made around $1,232 today. This is all eval, of course. My live profits are in the trade recap. If you guys want to watch that, just go to my account. It's there. Yeah, I'll go into the trade recap now. Made around 1,200. It's all across all 5 accounts. So it wasn't the biggest day, but it was a nice trade. And let me show you guys that now. I'm going to switch over to Trading View and show you guys the trade recap. So we took one short, one win. Bias today was bearish, right? We had a new week opening gap that had to get filled, got filled overnight. This also created a bearish 4-hour fair value gap, got filled. Bearish 1-hour fair value gap, got filled. Buy side in the market was swept. Hop down to the 15-minute. What do we see on the 15-minute? Right? Let's get rid of that. It's bullshit. All right, 15-minute here closes below the swing low, giving us a 15-minute breakup structure confirmation to the downside. That structure is really bearish in the moment. Also created a 15-minute order block and 15-minute CISD. I wanted price to tap into one of these 3 confluences, right? 15-minute order block, 15-minute CISD, or 5-minute CISD. These are my 3 confluences to go short. Price could tap into any of these levels, and I would be looking for an extra, like a lower time frame confirmation to the downside. We ended up immediately pulling into this 5-minute CISD off market open, as you can see here. 931, 932 comes along, closes below this low, creating a 1-minute CISD. Why? This is the last move to the downside before a sweep of sell side. What sell side did we sweep? We just swept the previous high that was made in this leg, right? These highs, the high of the candle that caused the move, the previous move to the downside was swept. So technically this is a 1-minute low, very low time frame. CISD also created an order block since we closed below the swing low. So this is both a CISD and an order block that was created. I ended up entering off a retrace into it. My fill was not to the tick. Not perfect. It was probably around here. Was a pretty big fucking stop loss. So I did de-risk heavily on this trade. That's why I only made 1,300. I entered with like 5. I entered it with 5 micros. What does it say? Hold up. Entered in this trade with 5 micros. One and done trade. Right? Stops were at the high. No break even point really. I did take partials at this swing low and then held the rest to this low, right? That was the trade I took. But what was weird was, what was I gonna say? That was on other accounts. I'm saying nothing was weird, sorry. That was with my other accounts. So I was going to take profit trader, evals, and a live account with Alpha Capital. So on those, I took partials here. I don't know why my brain's fogging up right now because I'm trading like 3 accounts, so it's very mind fucking. And I did hold the rest till here. This is where I closed all my positions, especially on my personal live account. I closed here as well. Not a bad trade. I did signal this trade until this low, but not the S&P took the low here. So it was about a 150 point trade, 140 wherever you got filled. Not a bad trade. Yes, this was my draw on liquidity, but it did get fully closed once there was an SMT. So not a bad fucking trade at all. I made, like I showed you guys, 1,200 something per account. Not too shabby. The goal for these accounts, because it's why you guys are watching the series, is to obviously pass these accounts this week. Hopefully I can show you guys that I pass them this week. It is Monday. I have a long week ahead of us. So let's get these accounts passed this week. Hopefully next week or in the next 2 weeks we could get a payout with these. That is the game plan as of right now. I'm still going to be risking very little on these accounts just because I am in no rush to get funded. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, reach out to me, comment, Instagram, TikTok, reach out to me. I have a Discord. I'll link that in bio. If you guys have any questions, always feel free to ask me and I'll be there to answer. All right. Peace out, boys, and have a nice day.